Now, 6 months ago, this was a train wreck waiting to happen, and now here we are. The train wreck is happening. Let's put a stop to this nonsense, and let's get back to the business of education.
Some tough talk on ISTEP from the educator named Superintendent of the Year.
You know, just when it seemed like the governor and the state school superintendent are on the verge of a compromise on the length of ISTEP testing, there is a new major problem tonight.
Now, school districts have begun practice ISTEP exams, and some of them say they ran into some serious technical issues.
The Indiana Board of Education will meet tomorrow to focus on shortening the test, but the Night Beat's Naomi Peskovitz says some parents are so upset with all this, they've decided to opt out of ISTEP this year.
The superintendent here in West Lafayette says this round of stress tests was indeed stressful. He did not hold back from blasting the exam, and now some parents in Indiana say their kids won't be taking the ISTEP at all. Fayetteville Elementary students Valerie and Angelina Becker spent the afternoon spreading love at the State House.
Some people don't think they made the right choices, but they still deserve the right amount of love, care.
They delivered handmade valentines to ease some of the tension surrounding this year's ISTEP exam. Tension these 10 and 11-year-olds understand firsthand.
It goes on and on and on for a lot of days.
It's very stressful for the kids who have to do it.
So this year, their mom, Andy, decided her girls would opt out.
Standardized testing is great in a factory setting, but it's not so great when you're trying to judge works of art, and we think we have works of art.
In West Lafayette, students spent the day in computerized practice exams.
They kept coming up, going down, coming up, going down.
At Happy Hollow School, the system eventually crashed.
Lots of frustration. I had some kids crying. I had some teachers very upset, so we just stopped the whole process and sent everybody back to the classroom.
Superintendent Dr. Rocky Killian is frustrated with the amount of instructional time he says was wasted on practice tests that didn't work.
I think it's inhumane. I think it's inhumane what we're doing to kids.
Now, less than 2 weeks from the real exam, this message to parents.
I would prefer all of my students' parents withdraw and become homeschooled during ISTEP, and then we can re-enroll them.
The Department of Education says while there were some technical problems, this round of testing went far better than in January. We also asked about opting out. They said it will not prohibit a child from moving on to the next grade, but it does have serious consequences for the districts and the schools, including impacting their accountability and a risk of losing federal funding. In West Lafayette, Naomi Peskovitz, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.